All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Joel from Rwanda as we are preparing for our first semi-final for the youth. That is Rwanda taking on Kenya. As you're watching the background looks to be a bit cloudy as the Rwandans are cheering up and the team is warming up. I'm live here with Joel. Yes, Joel, how are you?
I am fine, Isma.
What is the expectation as for the first semi-final as Team Rwanda?
As the defending champion of U17 IHF Zone 5 trophy, so now we are ready and our expectation is the win. So we want to go back with our trophy as usual. This is our expectation.
In your first game of the group you drew with Uganda, coming into this game, what could be your strength?
We make a draw with the Uganda, and it is not easy to play with our home team. Sometimes they have advantage of the supporters or the fans. So our young ladies, because this is the first match they are playing, so they are meeting with that challenge. But it was the match that was supposed to win. But we made a draw, and we appreciate for them of how they are resisting for their first match. So now we are ready for the trophy.
What could the message you be having for the people back home in Kigali watching live this game coming up? What message do you have for them?
So the message is that to be behind of the girls, to be behind of our teams. So we are here not for joking, we are here for competition, and we are ready. We have to take one, not one, we have to take all those trophies in Rwanda as usual, because we are a winning team, we are not a losers team.
Thank you very much, Joel, and I wish you the best in the semi-finals for the first game. So he has been Joel from Rwanda, and actually has claimed that they are not a joking team. They have come all the way from Rwanda, and being actually they are the champions of the category that they are playing. They are taking on Kenya in the first semi-final. That will be coming up live in the next few minutes. All right, from Kampala, Uganda. We shall actually be streamlining for you the games until tomorrow. That when we shall be having the finals coming up. I'm actually your host, Ismail Razanye, keeping you updated with the IHF Zone 5 Challenge Trophy live in Kampala.
Yes, good afternoon once again. Welcome back to the IHF Women's Youth Trophy Africa Zone 5, a matchup between Rwanda and Kenya in the semi-final, that is in the under-17 category. Reminding you that this is the first semi-final of the day, with yet 3 others to be played. Rwanda coming out of their group as the second place, and Kenya on the other hand leading their group. And let's see who will make it to the semi-final. Looking at Kenya's side, the player shirt number 1 Osule Sheila Moding, shirt number 2 Kea Nelly, shirt number 3 Anyango Mary, shirt number 4 Wafula Chalakati, shirt number 6 Wanjala Millicent Nadiaka, shirt number 7 Masiba Precious Nerima, shirt number 8 Tiseka Purity Nanjala, shirt number 9 Honda Ruth, shirt number 10 Manyama Sara, shirt number 11 Ongeta Tabitha Mosenya, shirt number 12 Ondeko Gloria Atieno, shirt number 14 Muyeko Faith Nekesa, shirt number 21 Kakula Tebi Nalia, shirt number 22 Natasha Zawada, and official A of Kenya Adamba Edwin, official B Muvingi Purity.
When you go to Team Rwanda, when you look at shirt number 3, we have Sarah Nionize, Fraze Uwili Dimana, Denise Manishimwe, Clarice Shimire, shirt 9 Leah Oweniza, shirt 10 Charlotte Muhavenayo, shirt 11 Rosine Masengesho, shirt 12 Christine Baraka, shirt 14 Clisence Irakoze, Sandra Princess Umunyana, shirt 15, shirt 16 Alain Tuishimire, shirt number 17 Sandrine Umutesi, and Celine Iradutakaza, Divine Uishimire. So as you can see, the players are being introduced. We are on Team Kenya.
refereeing pair for this game from Algeria, Kamel Felak and Zain Edin Fahem. And then the technical delegate is Ramzi Keniz.
Yeah, it's now we're about to throw off as Kenya takes on Rwanda. This is the first semi-final of the Under-17 IHF Trophy Women's Youth Zone 5 Under-17. Kenya versus Rwanda. And in the commentary section today we have Timothy, Ivan and Patience.
And yes, coming into this game for the Kenyan side, you can look at players like Ohonda Rose, their center back, who looked so strong and aggressive yesterday, and not forgetting shot number 8, Kisaka Purity. They are the two key players in the Kenyan team, but as well as their goalkeeping, Their shot number 21, Tebinalia. Kenya has been having one of the best goalkeepers in the league, in the tournament. And for Rwandan side, players like Leia Uwenizi, and not forgetting as well their goalkeeper Mutoni. Here we go. A first shot from Kenya goes out wide. Rwanda on the attack.
So Rwanda is on offense, on attack. Center player with the ball. Pivot play through. Nice move on the Rwanda side. They're trying to attack. And the first shot is from, and it's a goalkeeper throw. Goalkeeper throw to Team Kenya.
Yeah, that's what I told you earlier on. Kenya is having one of the best goalkeepers in this tournament, both in the under 17 and under 19 categories. They've been so good and outstanding. And there is Kenya with their first goal. Ongela Tabitha Mosenya playing a 1-2 with the center back. Great finish.
And Rwanda is now on attack. The center player takes off one. He passes the ball. Oh, it's a foul. Good defense from Team Kenya. As you can see, they are down. They are doing a 6-0 defense. And it's a good defense, actually. It's working for them. Takes off one. The space. Wow. Defense.
A 2-minute suspension for Kenya.
Two minutes has been given to shot number 1. And the keeper makes another save. We talked about Kenya having one of the goalkeepers, the best goalkeepers in the tournament. You can really see that she's doing great from the group stages. She has been very outstanding. Kenya on offense. 9-meter foul.
2 saves in 2 minutes for the Kenyan goalkeeper. That is outstanding. And here comes Kenya. The less, but trying. A strong defense from Rwanda.
Strong defense to Rwanda. Timothy, as you can see, all teams are trying to be very good on defense. They are trying to defend very well, not allowing. Actually, you can see that Kenya has only 1 goal so far in 2 minutes. And the keeper makes a save. That's a goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's it. You know, coming into the semi-finals, before winning a trophy, before going to the finals, you first have to make it to the semi-finals. And one of the key things in winning a tournament is your defense. And both teams are really showing it. Strong defense. 1 goal for Kenya and Rwanda yet to score.
As you can see that only in 3 minutes so far, only 1 goal has been scored, meaning all the defenses are very good. They are trying so hard so that other teams don't go through.
Exactly. Well said by Ivan. That is actually a standard score for a very good handball game. 1 goal in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
That's a very good standard.
A defense.
Rwanda fumbling it again. Here comes Kenya. A running shoot.
From shot 11. Yeah, Ongeta Tabitha makes it 2 goals for Kenya.
And 2 goals for herself.
As you can see very well that the way the Kenyan defense moves, where the ball is, they try to make sure they defend where the ball is. They are not allowing Rwanda to come through them, but as you can see, all of them are down. No one is beyond, no one comes beyond the 8 meters. All of them are down. At least the first defender that comes to try come a bit up is on the 7 meters. As you can look at, the first defender comes to the 7 meters, then they go back to the 6 meters. So their defense is down because when you look at the Rwandan team, they are short players.
Exactly. Considering their heights, you have to put your defense down. Let them come and find you on your 6 meters, and then you do it from there. Rwanda find it, and there is Kenya.
Another score by shot number 8 for Kenya. Chisaka Purity makes it goal number 3 for Kenya. Actually, Kenya, you find it, they are easily finding it on offense. So they defend very hard and they score very easily.
Exactly. They're not wasting time on attack, taking it so quick. Oh, another 2-minute suspension for Kenya this time round. Going to shirt number 11, Tabitha Mosenya.
Tabitha has been very good on defense and also on offense. Actually, she has scored so far 2 goals out of the 3. And Rwanda misses.
Rwanda finding it hard to score in this one. 5 minutes played, no goal for Rwanda.
Looks like the Kenyan side went back and did their homework very well. Actually, during the tournament, they've been one of the sides with a very good defense. They defend so hard and they score so easy. When you look at most of their games, even in the group stages, they've worked so hard on defense, then offense, they score so easily. And it's working for them very well.
Yeah, I remember very well in their first game, scoring 73 goals. The highest scoring game in the tournament. It was from Kenya, scoring 73 and only conceding 3. That was so good from them.
Yeah, so good for Team Kenya. And all their techniques are working for them. All their tactics are working for them very well. They are still on offense. That's a foul.
Rwanda now considering man marking. Shirt number 9, she's been danger to them.
Because when you look at Kenya, there are 6 players on court. So I think the Rwanda, they've decided to chop off 1 player so that the other ones remain a bit few so that they struggle on offense. But oh, what a nice shot.
That doesn't stop Kenya from scoring.
Actually, they are finding it so easy for them to score. So easy. And their keeper is doing so good.
Rwanda, 6 minutes, no goal, and here comes Kenya. 5 goals for Kenya. A 0 goal for Rwanda. The first semi-final in the under-17 category. Kenya taking this one so serious, standing on business. 5 goals for Kenya, 0 goal for Rwanda.
And the keeper makes another save. Oh, it's a goal.
Unlucky for her.
Unlucky for her. It was a good save, but the ball came back and entered. Oh, unlucky for her. And there's a foul.
Rwanda with 1 goal, trying to get back into the game. Kenya so strong.
Okay, as you can see, the scores is 5-1 in favor of Team Kenya. Like I told you, they are so active on defense. Their defense is so good. They did their homework very well. Actually, their defense, like I told you, they are on a 6-0 defense.
It will be very hard for Rwanda to penetrate in that defense. They need to put in a lot of efforts, trying to take some through shots from afar, but they don't really have those heights from their backcourt players. So it's a very, very big challenge for them facing that Kenyan defense.
Oh, another 2 minutes for overturning the player. The 2 minutes is for overturning the player. She defends so well, but she allows the player to turn her around. And in handball, whenever a player turns you around, it's either a yellow card or 2 minutes, depending on the magnitude of how it is.
Exactly, that's from Ivan. Rwanda.
Fumbles with the ball, and the ball is stolen. Kenya goes for a fast break. Oh, it's a foul, it's a foul. There was a double play from shot 11. And Rwanda starts again, they go for an attack. Rwanda is on attack, passes the ball to the winger. The left back tries to break one. Another 2 minutes.
Just in a minimum of 8 minutes, Mosenya, who was outstanding in attack, has just received the second 2 minutes of the game.
Actually, I think the Rwanda team have realized that the Kenyans, they defend so hard, so try and turn them so that they play less. The technique is working for them. Most of the times you're seeing Team Kenya, they have been playing so less. So they try and make sure they play less as the game is continuing. And they fumble, then Kenya goes for a fast break. Shot number 1 makes a lob. What a goal.
Despite Kenya being less, they are still managing to be so good on defense. But one bad thing about the Kenyan defense is that they're always going for their body instead of going for the arm, and that will surely cost them with so many 2-minute suspensions in this game. So far, one of their outstanding players, just in a minimum of 9 minutes, is having 2-minute suspension in the game. That is dangerous for them.
As we can look at the replay, she tried to score. Oh, accidentally she knocked the goalkeeper. That's why the goalkeeper is down. That is... Hopefully she recovers. The Rwandan goalkeeper is still down. But as you can see that Kenya is finding it so easy to score, because what they've done is to make sure their defense is so hard, compact, steal the ball, and go for a fast break.
Yeah, that is one of the good tactics they're using. Much energy on defense and making things simple on attack.
And it's really working for them because they defend so hard and score so easily.
Yeah.
And when you look at the Rwandan side, they are losing a lot of balls on offense. Possibly they need to look at maybe trying to hold the ball some more on offense. They lose a lot of the balls on offense and they take them on a counter.
Yeah, don't you think, according to their game so far, don't you think they need a timeout?
Yeah, possibly. I think the coach should call a timeout and change a few tactics there and try and talk to the girls, because Kenya is finding it so easy so far. As you can see that it is 9 minutes played, 6-1 in favor of Kenya. And another shot from the wingers comes to 7-1. Actually, Kenya is finding it so easy. So easy for them.
Not spending more than 20 seconds on attack.
And the keeper is doing magical. And shot number 7 is been given 2 minutes for throwing the ball after the whistle. In handball, when the referee blows the whistle and the ball is for the other side, he's supposed to put the ball down. So she threw the ball to the goal. That's why she has been given a 2-minute suspension. Kenya did their homework very well, and it's really working for them.
I think for the side of Rwanda, they need to re-strategize. Whatever strategy they came in with isn't working out. I think they should hope for their plan B and try to change things before it gets worse for them. 10 minutes played in the game, 7 goals for Kenya and 1 goal for Rwanda.
Another 2 minutes has been awarded to Team Rwanda, shot 11. Rosine gets a 2 minutes, and now the Rwandans are 5. They are 5 on court, and that makes it so much easier for Kenya to penetrate through. And the winger gets a shot. Another score.
A great finish from the winger. A nice string.
Kea Nelly makes it 8 goals, and finally the Rwandan coach calls for a timeout, because as you can see, 10 minutes, 8 goals.
It's 8 goals. 8 goals for them. That's exactly what they needed, a timeout. Into 10 minutes of the game, and you've only scored 1 goal and conceding 8 goals. There is so much trouble for them. They need to re-strategize and come back into this game, get back into the score sheet, score more goals, defend well, and make things a bit harder for Rwanda, for Kenya, I mean.
Yes, our co-commentator Patience as a player in the Handball League. How are you seeing the game so far? Apparently the Rwandan fans are still very strong, and they are still supporting. They are still strong, so they still believe in their team. So far the game is still young. They can still do a comeback.
Yeah. Only 10 minutes into the game. A difference of 7 isn't that much. They can really come back into it.
Like I told you, the Kenyan team is very aggressive on defense.
Yeah.
They are working so hard. And that's a foul. As the ball is being restarted for a 9-meter. Takes on one player. There's a travel foul called. Kenya goes for a fast break and another shot.
Easy.
So
easy from Kenya.
So easy for Kenya to make a score. Every time they go for an offensive attack, they make sure it is a score. When you look at their scoring rate, it has been so accurate. Actually, they are finding it so easy to score. I think the coach has to needs to make changes. He needs to make changes in this defense.
Yeah, most especially on the central defense of Rwanda. He's really lacking.
Because Kenya is finding it so easy for them to penetrate. Actually, every time they go for an attack, it's a score.
Yeah, and easily penetrating in the central area. Most of their goals have come from the central area, and maybe more of them actually are from counterattacks, fast breaks from Kenya.
Rwanda tries to create a space. The defense for Kenya is still very strong. The Rwanda team is failing to penetrate through the Kenyan team because their defense has been so strong so far. Actually, it has been one of the best defense so far in the tournament.
Exactly. This is the best game for me in the tournament defensively. 1 goal in 12 minutes conceded. With a team like Rwanda, they are not a bad team actually, but just it's Kenya outplaying them in the game. And now here they come on a counter.
Another score. Like I told you, it is so easy for Kenya. Whenever they go for an attack, it's always a score. Very easy for them to pass through the Rwandan defense, so it is very easy for them. Like I said, they defend so well and so score so easily.
Yeah, I think that happens because Rwanda is trying to use a lot of energy on attack to penetrate, but they actually don't. And now when they come to defense, they be so tired, making it easy for Kenya to penetrate.
Rwanda is on offense. Center player tries to go through. There's a movement. Takes on one. And that's a penalty for Team Rwanda. They get their first penalty as shot number 19 is fouled.
Let's see who takes it. Just number 5. That is IHF.
This time Rwanda makes the second goal. Now that's shot number 5.
Yeah.
Shot number 5. Ufrezi.
Very, very difficult names from the Rwandan side.
But she makes it 2 in 13 minutes.
And here comes Kenya again. So
what
easy.
A score from the pivot player. She makes it seem so easy. Shot number 7 from Kenya. Clarice. Oh, she's called Masibo. Masibo makes it so easy from the pivot. As you can see, Rwanda is still on offense. They're trying to find their way through the defense of Kenya, but it's becoming very hard for them. Whenever they find Kenya on defense, it's very hard for them.
Exactly. Oh.
Tries
and
a shot,
here's the shot for the goalkeeper.
And the fast break. And the keeper makes a save this time.
Wonderful, wonderful save from Alain to Ishemire. And here comes Rwanda. She doesn't score off the crossbar.
Wow.
Unlucky.
What a miss. That should have been the 3rd goal, but still, the keeper is proving to be so hard to beat.
I just hope the young girls from Rwanda don't lose hope just before half time. I'm seeing them almost losing hope. And here comes Kenya again.
Another score. Oh, what? Oh my. So easy. So
a difference
easy
of
Team
10
Kenya.
goals now. With only 15 minutes played.
12 goals scored for Kenya. Oh my God. This has been so easy for them.
Exactly.
Wow. Kenya is proving to be so hard to beat on defense. Their defense has been so hard.
Yeah, their defense has been so hard.
They are not allowing the Rwandan team to pass through so hard. Another foul. It's a 9-meter for Team Rwanda. As they try to go through, they get fouled. The ball is started again. Tries to pass the ball to the winger, brings it to the center player. Oh, fumbles and the goal. Another count, another fast break. Goes, shot 2. Oh, this time she
Off the bar, she doesn't find the
the
net.
ball goes out of the bar. As Rwanda has another opportunity to try and make the third score. They are still on offense. The winger gets the ball, passes it to the half player, goes to the center player, tries to put on one. Center player tries to go through, and defense is still so hard. You can realize that whenever there's a Rwanda player coming, there are always 2 defenders
Exactly.
on the Kenyan side. So they try so hard to make sure the Rwanda don't pass through. The Rwandese are really struggling in this game.
It's a headache for them to pass through this defense. Things are so hard for them.
So hard.
Oh my God.
Looks like Kenya went and studied the Rwandan team very well.
Whatever Rwanda is trying to do, they're always there to spoil the party for them.
Like I told you, the Rwandan team and there's a passive play. Oh, the keeper makes a save.
Easy one for
This
her.
time they go slow, playing a 1-2. The center player passes it to the... Wow, so easy for Team Kenya to pass through. So easy.
13 goals.
So easy. But I like the spirit from the Rwandan team. Even if they are still finding it very hard for them to score, they are still trying to attack, at least try and find a space.
Exactly, they're not giving
They
up.
are not giving up.
The game is still young. They can change things around.
Only 17 minutes played, 13 goals for Kenya and 2 goals for Rwanda, but they are still trying so hard to try and look for those spaces.
Yeah, surely they still have more than 40 minutes to play in the game. You shouldn't give up at this time.
Though the Kenyan team is proving so hard to beat.
Yeah, exactly. And if Rwanda doesn't do something to change the game, things are really getting worse for them. Another 7-meter throw for Rwanda, trying to get their third of the day. And this one is a score from Euphrates, making it 3 goals for Rwanda. 18 minutes into the game, Kenya thriving with 13 goals. Rwanda lagging behind with only 3 goals.
And there's a travel and for Team Kenya, and Rwanda gets a foul. The ball is started as the Rwandans are trying to make sure they get the 4th goal. Actually, this game, the Rwandan team is struggling to find spaces.
I wish if at least Rwanda had some heights, maybe just one person who could at least jump to take a through shot from the backcourt, but they actually don't have any, and that is going to be so hard for them. They have to still work hard and penetrate, because that's what they have to do in the game.
Another score. Oh my God, this is so easy for Team Kenya. So easy for Team Kenya. Should I say the game has already ended?
Not really. It's just 20 minutes into the game. Never know. But actually, Kenya don't seem to be playing with this one. They're still standing on business. It might be, but let's first wait for the end of the first half. At half time, that will.
Do you think Rwanda can do a comeback?
I don't know. Maybe they still believe. They can still believe. You never know. They can make things change right now.
And the keeper makes another save.
The defense so hard.
They go for a fast break. And that's a goalkeeper throw.
Kenya's defense is so hard. And the worst thing again is that even though Rwanda tried to penetrate, it's so hard to take that ball past Kenya's goalkeeper, who's been another nightmare for them. And here comes Rwanda.
Wow.
Another miss.
Another miss.
Oh, Lord.
That was a nice move from Team Rwanda.
Yeah.
I think if they continue doing like that, they'll create some spaces.
Yeah,
Try
exactly.
and try and at least attract like 2 players, then pass the ball to the next player. That will be a nice one. Another score for Team Kenya. Like I said, 16 goals, 21 minutes played, and 3 goals to only Rwanda. They are still finding it so hard to go through. I think the reason why Rwanda is struggling is because they are trying to go on a one-on-one instead of trying to attract and go into the spaces. Most of their play is one-on-one, and you see like the Kenyan players are a bit stronger, so it is very hard for them to beat them out.
Exactly.
So I think they should try and play the ball, try and go through the spaces, or move the ball to the wing, because if you can realize that their wingers are not getting enough balls. You see a ball has gone to the wing and they find a score.
That is the first shot from the wing for Rwanda, yeah.
Actually, most of their balls have been in between. And when the ball has gone to the wing, at least they've scored. Now that makes it at least 4 goals for Team Rwanda and 16 goals for Team Kenya.
Exactly. If at least Rwanda try to play some kind of a mobile attack, they're sticking to static one, which won't move that Kenyan defense. At least a mobile attack can try to move the defenders, create more spaces to them, but now sticking to a static one and a one-on-one, and individual play needs a lot of individual brilliance in the game. And actually it's only Leia who's trying to beat some defenders, but for others it's still hard. 17 goals for Kenya, 4 goals for Rwanda.
Yeah, like I said, if at least they try to play the ball so that they can try and play the ball to the wing players. Their wingers, I think, are good. They can shoot the ball. So at least them moving the ball from one wing to another wing and trying to go into the spaces, it will be so easy for them to get through. Because trying to go one-on-one, the Kenyan girls are a bit stronger, so it is easier for them to be marked out and defended. I think them trying to move the ball and go into the spaces will work for them. Still, the one-on-one has still failed. I think they need to resort to trying to move the ball from one wing to another wing, because their wingers can score. And now there's a passive hand.
A gift to the goalkeeper. A quick one. Oh, they lose it.
So I think Team Kenya did their homework very well. Like the way they started from the first game, their defense has been so good and they've maintained. And I think if they go like this, the finals will be so very interesting.
Yeah. With another semi-final left to play, that will be between Uganda and Tanzania. That will be another good game to watch right after this one. But Kenya are still thriving, sticking to their plan A, a good defense and a quick attack, working out really good for them.
And Rwanda is on offense, they're trying to move the ball. Wow, that's a score. That
a
is
good
the
play.
Goal.
Rwanda's centre back actually, that just number 9, Leia, trying to create. And now this time round finding the line player who comfortably puts it in the back of the net. And now Kenya is here on the attack.
There's a foul. 9-meter throw for Team Kenya. And Kenya scores again. Actually, like I said, they are finding it so easy. So easy.
Rwanda need to really work more hard. They really need to work harder in the defense. Try to make things harder for Kenya. A great footwork and some more energy to get past Kenya's defense. And that is the 6th goal of the day for Rwanda.
Oh, there's a technical timeout. And the ball resumes. As you can see, Team Kenya is on offense. Now Team Kenya calls for a timeout. Timeout to Team Kenya. Actually, when you realize in the last 2 minutes, the Kenyan defense has been a bit reluctant, and Rwanda has tried to go through, and you can see in the last 2 minutes they've managed to score 2 goals.
Yeah.
I think the reason why the Kenyan coach has called for a timeout is their defense has been a bit reluctant in the last 2 minutes, and they've allowed Rwanda to penetrate through, That's the reason I think why the coach has called for a timeout.
That's actually a good call from the coach, trying to make things right before it gets worse. Not like the Rwandan coach. I actually think if you had at least tried to call for a timeout before things went worse for them. I remember them getting like only scoring 1 goal in 10 minutes, and Kenya already had 9 goals in 10 minutes, and he waited up to the 13th minute to call for a timeout. But now for the Kenyan coach, just only 2 mistakes in 2 minutes, and he has already called for a timeout to make things right.
And I think if Rwanda continues the way they've played in the last 2 minutes, they'll score more goals. It has tried to work for them, but they need to still work on their defense because they concede so easily.
And there they are almost. Oh. Shot number 1 accidentally.
And it's a goalkeeper throw for Team Rwanda.
"25 minutes played. Kenya on a steady lead of 12 goals. Rwanda still behind.
And it's a 9-meter throw for Team Rwanda. The ball is started. They're trying to look for spaces, trying to find all ways of looking for spaces, but the Kenyans are not moving away.
Leah, just number 9, the team captain for Rwanda, is really trying hard, but Kenya isn't making it easy for her. And now there she is down on the floor, doesn't seem okay.
Actually, when you look at shot number 9 for Team Rwanda, she has been trying so hard to try and create spaces for the team.
Yeah, exactly. She's been trying, but it seems like she's only playing on her own. Other players as well need to step up. There she goes. Unlucky for her. And now that's another hit for Rwanda. One of their best players on court is out. Who will replace her? Can they try to do like her? Try to create more chances?
Keeper makes another save. The Kenyan keeper has been so outstanding during this tournament.
I don't think it was a good idea for the Rwandan lad trying to go for that shot in a narrow against such a goalkeeper. She's been outstanding. It's very hard to go past her in such an angle. Another player from Rwanda is down and she's screaming. I know what's wrong. The referee calling for medical attention. Oh, I think she must have hurt her shoulder. I don't know how. Seems like a pull on her shoulder. She must have hurt her shoulder. There she goes off court. A great finish. That is the first shot from Rwanda's left wing, and that's the first time getting the ball. I think just like how you said it, Rwanda at least should try using more of their wingers, because it's actually hard to get past Kenya in the central area, but you're having good wingers. Try at least to use them. And
yeah, if they try to move the balls, because their wingers are good, so if they try so hard to let them try and move the ball to the wings, they'll score so easily. Because Kenya is so, their defense in the central area is so hard, so they need to try and move the ball to the wings.
That was some good, a good standing shot from just number 9 of Honda Ruth. That's how she's been doing it. She's more of that player who likes to take those running shots and standing shots from the center back, and it has really been working good for her. Rwanda on attack. Trying to take a shot. Keeper saves it. Kenya trying to go quickly, picking out the right winger. Oh,
Makes a wonderful save.
a great save. A great save from Celine.
Rwanda is on offense, trying to look for the 8th goal. Like I said, if they try and play the ball and they take the ball to the wing players, it will be so easy for them to score.
Exactly. They need to create more for the wingers. The right winger has been exceptional. The left winger is good as well, so let them try to work on that.
As you can see, that Kenyan defense is proving to be so hard.
Exactly. So hard for them. With only a minute left to play, Rwanda with 7 goals, Kenya with 19. The first semi-final in the under-17 category of the IHF Talent Trophy in Zone 5, a women's under-17 category. A passive play called by the ref, and there Rwanda's left back, just number 17 taking the shot, but it's a save from the goalkeeper.
And Kenya goes on offense again. Once again, they try to play the ball so easily. This time, the player shoots out. It's a goalkeeper throw for the Rwandan team. The ball is restarted as they go on attack, trying to look for spaces. And the 2 minutes has been awarded to shot number 2 of Kenya. That is Kea Nelly, gets a 2-minute suspension from pulling someone from behind.
Right before the halftime whistle. Let's see what Rwanda can do here before we go for the break. And here they come. Oh, they've actually brought someone who can try to take those 3 shots, but a block from Kenya's defense. That's a good idea from the coach. At least you need someone who can jump and try to make those shots. And that's it for the first half. Kenya going steady on this one with a 12-goal lead. 19 for Kenya, 7 for Rwanda.
Actually, this has been so easy for Team Kenya. Like I said, they defend so well and score so easily. They make sure they defend so hard, put a lot of energy on defense, and score on fast breaks. And it has really worked for them.
I don't know, that strategy is most of the time used by a stronger team that is facing a weak team. So I don't know, did Kenya already see Rwanda as a weak team? Because when it's a strong team, you can't actually just come all the time rushing on the attack. Less than 20 seconds on attack and you're already scoring. I think they already knew Rwanda isn't a match for them. They're already looking forward to making it to the finals, and Rwanda are suffering on this one.
Like I said, the Kenyan team they studied the Rwandan team, because when you look at the Rwandan girls, most of them are short. They are short, and the Kenyan team, some of the girls are at least a bit. They are tall and stronger. So what they did, they saw the Rwandan team. They don't have someone who can jump. Most of them are short players, so it is hard for them to jump and shoot.
Exactly, that's it. That's it for the first half. We shall get back to you in the second half. Thank you.
welcome back to the second half of the under 17 IHF Trophy Women's Youth Zone 5 in Uganda 2025. We are back as we wait for the throw-off of the second half. Hopefully the coaches have done their talks. They've tried to improve where had gone wrong, and I think the Rwandan team the coach has changed a few things there and then. Hopefully we shall see more goals from Rwanda in the second half. Or should we think they'll do a comeback?
If they really have a nice strategy, if they have a well-done strategy, then they can do it. But if they don't, things are really getting worse for them, because Kenya doesn't seem to back down on this one. They're still going for it, looking for more goals. And here comes Rwanda.
Rwanda on offense, trying to look for a space, takes off one. There's a foul. 9-meter throw to Team Rwanda. Trying to look for spaces and trying to look for the pivot player. Still there's a foul.
Oh, the young lady there isn't looking fine, almost crying.
And the referee has warned her of not not going down so easily. Tries to take off one. There's a foul. Still a foul. Actually, the keeper had made a nice save.
Yeah.
There was a whistle before. Try to create a space.
Good
and
play.
Score. Rwanda gets their 8th goal. And they make the first score of the first half. Make it 8-19.
Kenya.
What a shot.
I told you they're not going to back down on this one. They're still coming for it. Oh.
And she misses. Oh, actually, I think the Rwandan team has now changed. They are trying to go very fast whenever they get a ball.
And they're trying to be aggressive on attack.
Very aggressive also on defense.
Yeah, not being so soft like the way. Oh, a power shot. A standing shot from judge number 10 of Kenya. That is Manyama Sarah. What a great shot that was.
As the Rwandan team still tries to look for another goal. And she passes the ball to an opponent. Kenya goes for a fast break. She forgets the ball. And Rwanda goes again. And she loses the ball. 1-2. And the keeper makes a nice save.
Here comes Sarah. A correction.
And she scores from the rebound. Kenya is finding it so easy.
Same strategy.
Same strategy. Defend hard, score so easy. Like I said, I think Rwanda should stop going one-on-one, because whenever they go one-on-one, it's either a walk or they are well defended.
Exactly.
But when you look at the Kenyan team, they try to move the ball and shoot from very far.
Yeah,
Rwanda goes for a fast break, shot 7. She goes on. She makes a score.
A great finish. Rwanda should actually switch to a team play instead of individual play. That will not work out for them if they're sticking to that.
It's not working for them. The one-on-one is not working for them. But when they tried moving the ball, playing it,
it worked out.
It worked out. And even them moving the ball to the wing plays, they really did work for them.
Yeah. Kenya is so strong on defense. You can't go one-on-one against them.
Either the Rwandan team has to go very fast on offense or try to move the ball to the wings.
Yeah, exactly. And here they come.
And there's a 7-meter throw awarded to Team Rwanda. Hopefully they score this to make it 10.
They're trying to fight.
Yeah, and try to reduce the margin because the scores are so high.
Yeah.
And she
scores. There she is. Euphra is.
Actually, Shot 5 has scored all the 3 penalties she has been
she's
shooting.
been good on the spot.
She has been so good on the 7-meter throws. She has been spot on.
Kenya going quick again.
Kenya moving the ball. Another shot from the center play.
A simple one. Passing it to the 90.
Kenya scores so easily. Whenever they go for an offense, it's a score.
And it's a different story for Rwanda. It's opposite of Rwanda.
They are struggling to score because the Kenyan team is so hard on defense.
Very strong.
I think Rwanda should bring back the jump shooter because I think it will try and disorganize the Kenyans on defense.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe try to fake shots or even take some shots. But now trying to penetrate that defense. I don't know why they are not changing. Another 7-meter for Rwanda.
Throw for the Kenyan players defending from inside the goal area.
Yufra is 100% from the spot. And
And
again,
makes it another score.
5 out of 5. That's great. That's great.
She has really been spot on the penalties. Huh?
Yeah.
She's
And
doing
actually,
so
5
well.
of Rwanda's 10 goals, 50% of their goals have come from penalties. And no scored by Euphrates.
As they go back again on offense, trying to look for another goal. And that's a walk, a travel play.
Rwanda finding it hard.
They've really made it so easy for Team Kenya.
Exactly.
And another score from the center. And I think 2 minutes has been awarded.
Judge number 5, Euphrates, has just received a 2-minute suspension
For pushing. Oh, and she kicks the ball. The play is still on. Kenya also loses the ball on offense as Rwanda gets the ball back again, trying to playing a 1-2 to the winger. The center player passes it to the half player as the ball is moving.
Rwanda still trying.
And that's a foul. 9-meter throw for Team Rwanda. They start again.
A 13-goal lead for Kenya.
It's a foul. 9-meter throw for Team Rwanda.
Rwanda remaining with only 3 passes on the attack, and that's one. A shot, a blocked. They get it from the wing. A great
What a
finish.
score. Actually, like I said, their wingers, they are doing a great job. So whenever the ball reaches to the wing, they make sure they score.
Exactly. The wingers are good, but they're not receiving a lot of balls. Oh, off the post, and now rebound. Great
Another
finish.
score from shot 14.
Nekesa Faith. And there is the Kenyan under-19 cheering on to their under-17. And remember, even the Kenya under-19 is facing.
And they lose the ball again.
The under-19 is facing, I think, Burundi on the semi-final later on. And then Rwanda later on against Uganda in the under-19. But before that, we shall have a matchup still in the, and here comes
break.
Rwanda to Ishimile. Oh!
She passes out the ball to the defender.
Nice defense, a nice steal, and Kenya on attack.
Plays
to
to
the
the
line
pivot.
player.
What a goal.
Great finish, nice
From shot
play,
number 1. Nice move from the wing to come and receive the ball from the pivot.
and a great vision from the center back as well.
Yeah. This has been so easy for Team Kenya. Actually, they are just walking through the Rwandan team. And the Rwandan team has made it so easy for them. And again, they lose the ball. Rwanda has made this game so easy for Team Kenya. And the keeper makes a save from a jump shot. As Rwanda gets the ball, starts trying to move the ball again as they play a 1-2. Trying to move the ball in the center to the left back. Oh, she's fouled. The left back is fouled. Trying to pass the ball to the wing. And it's a score from the wing. Like I said, whenever the Rwandan team gets the ball from the wing, it's a score. So I think they should be moving the ball to the wings. They'll score more goals.
It would actually be simple, trying to create the ball for the wingers, not making it hard for them. A great save from Celine. Another timeout from the Rwandan coach, trying actually to change things and try to get this game back. But it's only 20 minutes to play and Kenya are leading by 13 goals. Rwanda have a very, very big job ahead of them if they really want to turn these things. But Kenya are really, really going strong. They're now setting that step on the finals. Rwanda are losing hope.
Like I said, if it's, I think the coach should stick to moving the ball to the wing players because their wingers are so good. They can move the ball to the wings. They're going to score more easy goal because on defense in the middle, Kenya has been so defensive. They don't allow all balls to go through in the middle. So if the Rwandan team can move the balls, either the right wing or the left wing, they'll score so easily.
Exactly, and that as well would at least help them not to use a lot of energy on attack and save some energy for the defense. There is Kenya cheering.
The Kenya team trying to cheer their young ones as they give them more energy to try and...
Rwanda's just number 9 Leia is back on court. But Kenya is still strong again.
So it's a 9-meter for Team Rwanda as they try to move the ball in the center. She goes on a one-on-one and she's fouled. Still 9-meter throw for Team Rwanda. They start the ball again from the winger to the center play. She tries to take on one. Again, she's fouled. Still 9-meter throw for Team Rwanda as they are trying to look for a score. They move the ball to the center play, passes it to the winger. She fails to catch the ball and they are taken on a fast break. A goal. What a goal.
A great finish, a cheeky one, a lob over the goalkeeper. That's number 1, Sheila Amoding.
When you look at the Kenyan team, the way they play, they make handball to feel to. You may think handball is so easy to play.
Exactly. They make things look easy.
So easy.
Oh, that will be a 2-minute suspension for judge number 1, Sheila Amoding of Kenya.
Passes the pit line player and she scores. 14 goals to Team Rwanda and 26 goals to Team Kenya. 42 minutes played. Kenya on offense, trying to look for the 28th goal. Goalkeeper throw. The ball is started as the Rwandan team is trying to look for a score. Takes on one defender. Defended. Moves the ball to the center play. She tries a one-on-one. She shoots out. Oh. She misses the ball. Goalkeeper throw to Team Kenya, and the ball is started. Kenya has made things so easy for them. They are just cruising through Rwanda. Beats off one player. Another one passes the ball to the winger. Oh, what a shot!
A great shot, the first one. You know the funny thing in this game, just from the first half, even when Kenya are less on defense, there's no change. It doesn't seem like they're even less. They're still great on defense and attack.
So easy for them to score.
Not being affected at all by the 2 minutes.
You may even think that they don't have a 2 minutes.
Exactly, that's it.
There is one, the line player.
Rwanda trying to use much of their line player.
7-meter awarded to Rwanda as a defender player. Shot 14 defense from inside the D.
Geoffrey is on this one. Again,
Another
6 out of 6.
She has been so accurate. Scored all the penalties. I can say 100%. Takes on one player and she travels. Rwanda starts the ball on offense, trying to look for the 16th goal. Passes the ball to the center player. She goes on one-on-one. Passes the ball. What a pass!
Great pass. Oh! Unlucky.
It's over the bar.
Do you think
the bar?
Do you still have hopes for a comeback on the Rwandan side?
No, I think actually they can reduce on the goals.
But not winning it.
No, they can. For now, it's very hard. So hard.
15 minutes to play, yeah, that
so
will be hard.
So hard.
That doesn't count a score from the D.
Player is inside the D. As the Rwanda start the ball, they go on offense. Try to pass the ball. Passes the ball to the line player, to the center player. Again to the, takes off one. Passes the ball, well defended. Nine-meter throw awarded to Team Rwanda.
And now they are man-marking Rwanda's key player, the playmaker, that is just number 9, Leia, is being man-marked.
2 minutes awarded. Shot number 8. Isaka Purity awarded 2 minutes. For holding from behind. And the ball is restarted again.
A great shot.
And they lose.
Leia.
And Rwanda makes it 16 goals. The keeper makes a save. It's a goalkeeper throw for Team Rwanda. As the ball is restarted. Takes off one, passes the ball to the line player, and it's a penalty defending from the goalkeeper area. Penalty awarded to Team Rwanda.
7th meter throw for Rwanda. Again, Geoffrey. This time around,
Is saved.
Tebi says no. Tebi says no to Geoffrey.
This time she gets saved. The keeper saves the penalty. One-on-one, shakes off one. Again, oh, she loses the ball. Rwanda on the counter. 1-2. 1-2.
Leia. Oh.
That's a goal. Goal number 17 to Team Rwanda.
The gap is down to 11 goals. It's only 13 minutes to play.
Yeah, they are trying to reduce the scores, at least to try and reduce. They are trying to reduce the scores.
Exactly.
Kenya again try to move the ball. Beats off one, passes the ball to the. What a score! So easy, so easy.
Great run from the right back to the line, picking it from the center back and converting it. 29 goals for Kenya. Rwanda fumble it. A fast break for Kenya. They're so fast. Again. Amoding. Sheila Amoding. Making it 30 goals for Kenya.
like I said, Rwanda, they lose a lot of balls on offense. That's why they're easily taken for a fast break. So whenever they go and they lose the ball, Kenya takes the ball and they bring them back on a fast break, and they're finding it so easy to score. Rwanda takes off one, passes the ball to the center. Oh, they loses the ball. She loses the ball.
Kenya with a 12-goal lead, and we're into the last 12 minutes of the game. Rwanda steal it, but Kenya get it back.
Another score.
31 goals for Kenya.
31, 17 goals for Rwanda. And the keeper makes a nice save. Rebound. Another save. Penalty. 7 minutes awarded to Team Rwanda. But what a double save from the goalkeeper.
She's been outstanding. Tebi Naria has been out. This time round they've changed the shooter for Rwanda. Divine.
And she
converts it.
Making it 18-31.
The Kenyan goalkeeper putting on a show. Kakula Tebi Naria has been outstanding.
And she travels.
Rwanda.
Ball on a fast break.
Quickly.
Oh, she passes. The goal goes to the goalkeeper. They start again.
Kenya.
And she shoots outside. Goalkeeper throw for Team Rwanda. As Rwanda on offense once again. They move the ball from one wing to the right back to the center player. Takes off one to the tries to shake off one.
We are into the last 10 minutes of the game. Kenya leading by 14 goals. Rwanda only have 10 minutes to convert it and make it to the finals. A deficit of 13 goals.
Poor defense. And the game is restarted again. He moves the ball, shakes off one. Oh, penalty and 2 minutes to shot number 14.
That was some great footwork from the shot number 9, Leah. And she's the one to take on the penalty against Tebi Naria, who is in a very, very great form. But she scores it.
Making it 19 goals for Team
Rwanda.
Rwanda and 31 Team Kenya. Team Kenya has cruised so easily in this game. Their tactics have really worked for them so well.
Yeah.
And they have easily scored, easily defended.
I think the coach should be proud of his team.
Very, very
They've
proud.
really done it.
It's a foul.
Not giving him a lot of headache. Doing things simple.
Timeout for Team Kenya. Timeout for Team Kenya as he calls on the girls to first relax a bit. They've really easily cruised through this game. All their tactics have worked for them. It has been so easy for them to defend, so easy for them to shoot, score. They've been very efficient in their scoring. So easy for them. They make the game to be so, actually the way they play, they make the game to be so easy. Very efficient in scoring. Very effective on defense. This is a team to watch. Team Kenya.
Total dominance in the game.
They've really dominated these semi-finals.
Strong on defense. Strong on attack.
On offense.
Nice finishing from all the players. And the goalkeeper as well has been outstanding.
Oh my God, they score so easy.
A complete team. That is a complete team from Team Kenya.
As the players are called back on court. The ball is restarted once again. Team Kenya on attack. try to move the ball. Trying to move the ball. And the keeper makes a save.
A great save.
Goalkeeper throw for Team Rwanda.
Time is against Rwanda. Time is against them. And here they come.
Takes off one, and it's a foul. Foul on Leah Oweniza as she's fouled. So the referee calls for a restart. The ball is restarted again. Shakes off one, passes the ball to the wing. Easy from the wing.
Rwandan, I give credit to all Rwandan wingers. They've been good.
They've
done their job.
So efficient. Whenever they would receive the ball, they make sure it is a score.
Exactly.
I wish Rwanda
to
had
convert.
started very well. They would be playing the ball. Still a nice shot from shot number 1. Moves the ball. The Rwanda still have the ball. Played, passes it to the winger. This time the winger is saved. So Kenya on offense. Oh, she misses.
Something special about the Kenyan goalkeeper. One of the things I rarely see in such tournaments. Like, she has that game reading actual ability of her. You can't score like using the same kind of a shot against her. Now the wingers have been scoring from the wing, the left wing, the right wing, and now there she is making saves against them. She did the same thing against the Rwanda's penalty scorer. That was a referees at first. Referee scoring 5 penalties, and then on the 6th one, Amoding, the goalkeeper, comes ahead and making a save, and there she is saving that winger shot.
Another defense. She loses the ball, and there's a travel. There's a travel for Team Kenya, and the ball goes to Team Rwanda. The ball is restarted again. The ball is moving from one side, takes off one player, passes the ball to the wing, and she misses. She kicks the ball as the Rwanda still have the ball. The referee calls for restart, 9 meters. 9 meter. The ball is restarted again. They're playing. Takes off one defender, well defended to the winger. Penalty, 7 meter and 2 minutes given to shot number 3 of Kenya as Rwanda gets a 7 meter throw.
IHF is back on this one.
And she scores to make it 21 for Team Rwanda. Actually, they've tried to reduce the scores.
Yeah. They've done their best.
What a shot.
A great shot.
From
Into
shot
the
number
top
1.
corner. The keeper had no chance on that one.
Meter throw for Team Rwanda.
5 minutes to play. Good defending from shot number 1. Sheila Amoding blocking that pass. That was going to the wing player.
Kenya is on attack. Moves the ball easily. What a score from the center.
Easy for them.
Easy for Team
I think that's
Kenya.
it for Rwanda. That's it for Rwanda. No more hopes. into the last 5 minutes of the game, lagging behind by 13 goals.
Strikes of one, creates a space. Nice goal. Making it 22 goals for Team Rwanda as Kenya goes for a shot, makes another shot from shot number 8.
Seems like Rwanda have given up on this one.
Scores are 35-22 in favor of Team Kenya. It has been so easy for them during this first semi-final. What a nice dummy. Oh, she gets fouled. It was a nice one.
Yeah,
Nice
great footwork.
Stepping. Good footwork. As shot 5 is being given a 2 minutes off.
Kenya down to 5 players. Wow!
That shot from the wing.
A great
Nice
shot.
one. Making it 23 goals.
To Ishimire. A nice swing to the top corner.
Making it 23 goals for Team Rwanda.
A
Travel
delay.
play from the winger. Keeper makes another save.
KB Nalia has been outstanding in this game.
To the winger. The keeper makes a save as they go for a fast break. Rwanda on the fast break, passes the ball. Nice shot. What a score. 24 goals to Team Rwanda, 35 goals to Team Kenya. Three minutes to play. That's a travel play. Rwanda goes for a fast break. Passes the ball to the winger. Another score, making it 25 goals for Team Rwanda. Actually, if you realize, they've reduced the score to 10 goals now. When you look at Rwanda, in the second half, they've really improved. They are playing better compared to the first half.
Yeah, exactly. I wish they started with such energy in the first half. They would be at least not badly off like they are right now.
Another score, making it 26-35. Actually, when you realize they've reduced the scores to now 9 goals.
Exactly, yeah. The difference up to 9 goals
Yeah,
now.
they've really played very well in the
I
second
think they're
half.
now leading in the second half.
9-meter throw for Team Kenya. Team Kenya has relaxed a bit in the second half, and Team Rwanda has tried to score. Ball to Team Rwanda. They go for a fast break. Ball.
Into the last minute of the game. You can consider it that Kenya secure the first place.
The ball to the center. Oh,
We can say
covers the ball.
Kenya has secured the first place in the under-17 finals in the 2025 IHF Women's Challenge Trophy Africa Uganda 2025.
Still trying to play the ball, looking for a space. Takes off one. Foul. 9-meter throw for Team Rwanda. Oh, and she steps inside the D, making it a goalkeeper throw, and another score. 36-26, and the scores are 36 Kenya, 26 Rwanda. As a foul is being called. Trying to move the ball. Defense well defended.
Great shot of the...
Oh, that is the end.
And that's it. That's it for Kenya.
Team Kenya, as they celebrate, they are through to the finals of the Under-17 IHF Trophy Women's Youth Zone 5 Africa. Congratulations to Team Kenya as they've won the first semi-final. They are ready, they are through to the final.
Let us go just to the end of the first semi-final. That is in the Under-17 category. Team Kenya securing a place in the finals of the Under-17 IHF Challenge Trophy 2025 Uganda, Kampala. And introducing the player of the match from Kenya, the goalkeeper, judge number 21, Chakula Kebinalia.
The goalkeeper has been very outstanding.
By the head coach of Tanzania, Mr. Kombo Ali.
The goalkeeper has been so outstanding. Shot number 21, Kakula Tebinalia, very outstanding. Very outstanding. She has carried the team so far from the group stages up to the semi-finals. Oh my God. She has been so outstanding. And Kenya.
26 goals to Kenya, 26 goals to Rwanda. And up next is another semi-final of the Under-17 between Uganda and Tanzania.
Kenya through to the first finals of the Under-17. What a game. So easy. It has been so easy for them.
What do you have to say about that display from Kenya as they have secured a place for themselves in the finals?
Kenya is a team to watch in the finals. So whoever they are going to play against in the finals, they have to come knowing that Kenya's defense is so very aggressive and very hard. They are so good on defense and very effective on offense. They score so easily and defend very well.
Yeah, that's it for Kenya. So good on defense, being so hard on defense and making things so simple in the offense. And now they secure a place for themselves. And now to watch is another semi-final between Uganda and Tanzania to see who will face Kenya in the semi-final.